A late-night skate in Delaware Park took a frightening turn for an inline skater. Senior correspondent Rich Newberg spoke to the skater who was jumped and brutally beaten by a group of teens.
Life has been difficult enough for former construction worker Phil Tomasi, who has undergone 5 back surgeries after being injured on the job. He is able to get up on rollerblades as a form of therapy, but Wednesday night at 11:30, he was viciously attacked by 4 teenagers at Delaware Park after the park had closed.
There was 4 trees. There was one behind each tree, and as I passed them, one came out from behind me, and then the other 3 came into the street.
Phil told me he was relentlessly beaten.
I got pushed to the ground. They started pummeling me, started punching me. I covered up, and he said, "Empty out your pockets." I go, "I don't have any pockets. I'm rollerblading. Give me everything you got." I said, "I don't have anything. What do you want?" They kept beating me up, kicking me.
He said the 4 black teenagers taunted him with racial slurs and then calmly walked away when he had nothing of value to give them. But he did have a cell phone hidden in his waistband and called 911, and police quickly responded.
I've walked here at night before, and I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. I mean, there's lights kind of around the parking lot, but it's pretty desolate at night.
Rollerblader David Hadbonic, who lives near the park, said robberies and car break-ins have become a fact of life in his neighborhood. He said he usually avoids Delaware Park at night after it closes at 10 p.m.
At that time, when the park is closed, there's less people around, there's less security around, and there's just, unfortunately, a better chance that something could happen.
Now, Phil Tomasi says he has suffered a setback, not only physically, but also knowing that teenagers would continue to beat him even when there was nothing material to be gained.
Now, you mentioned that the police response was quick, but just how quick was it?
Well, Phil says the first car, Leah, arrived a minute and a half after he called 911, and then 3 cars followed in succession. And I understand they have some evidence at the scene. The investigation